I loved well, I guess I'm calling it a new direction at Gucci.
Gucci was very different. In fact, I thought it was my favorite Frida Giannini collection, but it was definitely a departure for her.
Oh, I love Gucci. I love the way she kind of changed directions. Usually you go in there and you see this strong, sexy collection, and this time it was very, not exactly tame, but very romantic and moody and velvety and smooth. So it looks like she's going in a new direction, which I liked very much. It was very romantic, and certainly there was so much to buy. Usually she's kind of rock and roll. This time she must be in love.
I'm an equestrian, so I love to see equestrian moments, and Gucci always does it for me, but it was a very sexy equestrian, not something you could wear really at the barn.
The equestrian mood and kind of a drawing room sensibility is turning out to be one of the stronger trends that I've seen so far.
I love the sort of bohemian rhapsody of it, and the purples and the velvet.
It had a much more romantic, softer feel. Typically, I think of her as having kind of cool sportswear and not so much for evening. And this was a very coherent collection, beautiful, rich fabrics, and the evening dresses were knockouts.
There's one green dress, the velvet dress that had the low neckline. It was in penne velvet, and it was an extraordinary color of bottle green. So, great collection.
there was almost an intellectual feel for me. When I wrote about it, I said there was something kind of almost like Russian intellectual, and a little bit kind of sexy Gloria Steinem, something early 70s, a little blue stocking. It was very pared down, an absence of overt accessories, I noticed. Not so many bags, not so obviously kind of blingy Gucci. It was subtle, sexy, bit romantic. I loved it.
Absolutely adored it. I adored the fact it was a little bit more feminine than usual. There was a much more relaxed hair and makeup attitude. The diaphanous gowns that were transparency covering, you know, your modesty with all that beautiful incrustation.
I love the gowns at the end with the pieces kind of falling off the gown, the ivy like crawling up. It's really beautiful.
The last 3 or 4 that had embroidery and jewels on tooled bodices were so beautiful.
It just felt really opulent and wearable and wantable. I have really enjoyed that. I thought it was really great.